So, in today's session, we are going to talk about variables and data types. So, Shrika, do you have any idea about variable?
Yes, ma'am. It is used to declare a data type, like a number.
Yes. So, variable is just like a container that is used to store our information, right? If we want to store like
Yeah.
5, so we will like create a new variable to assign that value of 5, right?
Yeah.
So variable is used to store the data, or in other words, it is a container for storing information. Okay. So you must
Yeah.
be knowing that how to declare or create a variable in C, right? You just
Yes.
first declare a data type
Intern.
that is int, right? And then
Yeah.
the variable name. So here in
Yeah.
PHP, how to um, so in PHP, we declare a variable by $sign and then followed by the name of the variable. That means this, and then we'll assign any value to it, right? The PHP compiler is super
Yeah.
intelligent that it automatically detects what the data type of this variable is. We don't have to separately declare the data type, right? Just like here in this case, I have just written $A is equals to 5. Then it automatically detects that, yeah, this variable has data type of integer, right? See the below example, that is the $B is equals to welcome to Wonkowation technology. It is a string field. So the PHP compiler automatically detects that, yeah, this B variable has is containing the string field, right? This is similar to Python. In Python also, we don't need to separately declare the data type of a variable, right? So now see the rules for creating variable. So the rules for creating variable is, first we write dollar and then variable name and then assign any value to it. So to declare a variable start with a $sign followed by the name of the variable. Second one, a variable name must start with a letter or the underscore character. Matlab, it can only be start with a letter. That means from A to Z, or any underscore character in front of it. Just like underscore Shrika is a valid variable, right? But one underscore Shrika is not a valid variable. Why? Because it is starting with a number, that is 1. So a variable name cannot start with a number. A variable name can only contain alphanumeric character. Now what that means? Alphanumeric means it can only contain letter and a number. Just like A, 1, 2. This is a valid variable. But if I put a #1, then it is not a valid variable because that contains special character hashtag in it. So this is not a valid variable. Hello? Hello?
Yeah. Hello.
Am I audible to you?
Yes, ma'am. There was some my internet.
Okay, no problem. Can you hear me?
Hello.
Like,
Hello.
hello?
Yes, ma'am. Hello.
Hello? Should I have to repeat it again? Do you want it?
Yeah, but I got exited from the meeting. So, rules for create.
Okay. So from where I have to start it again?
From rules, ma'am.
Okay, okay, fine. So see, to declare a variable, we first write dollar and then a variable name. Okay, this is the basic. This is the most important rule to create any variable in PHP. First, we write dollar followed by the name of the variable. Okay, this is the first rule. And the second rule says a variable name must start with a letter or the underscore character, right? Means the variable can only start from A to Z or underscore. It cannot start with any number just like one, or it cannot start with any special character that is hashtag or ampersand sign, right? It can only be start from a number or the underscore character. A variable cannot start with a number. A variable name can only contain alphanumeric character. Now what that means, alphanumeric means that the character present in that string, right, must be a letter or a number, just like A to Z or 0 to 9 or any underscore character in between. Just like, let me give you a few valid example. Just like, see, dollar underscore Shrika. This is a valid variable. Now, dollar one underscore one Shrika. Can you tell me, is this a valid dollar underscore one Shrika?
Yes.
Yes,
No. It should dot. It is valid.
it is valid, right? Because it is starting with the underscore character, right?
Underscore.
So matlab, the variable must start with the underscore or a letter. See, and in between that, it can contain underscore or any number or a letter, but it cannot contain any special character. See, underscore Shrika and then hashtag in it. Is this a valid variable?
Yes, ma'am.
Yes. Why so? Hello? 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 Hello?
Yes, ma'am.
So Shrika, it is not a valid variable because it contains a special character hashtag in it.
Yeah.
Is it clear now?
Yes.
So if I conclude it, the rule is only two, that the variable name must start with the underscore or a letter or any letter, right? And a variable name,
Yes, ma'am.
and a variable name can only contain alphanumeric character, and one more thing, hashtag or any special character, we cannot include it in our variable. See, variable names are case sensitive. In yesterday's session, we have talked about that are keywords are not case sensitive, right? Just like
Yes, ma'am.
this echo or this echo,
Yeah.
they all are same and they all are valid. But here
Yeah.
variable name are case sensitive. That means this variable and this variable are two different variables. Okay.
Yeah.
Now, how to output
Yes, ma'am.
variable? How to output variable in PHP? In yesterday's session, we have talked about that we can output any variable or any information using echo and print statement, right? Echo and print statement both are
Yes.
same. Now, how to output any variable in PHP? So there are two methods. One is we can do like this. See, first string followed by dot and then txt. See, mm, see, I have created a variable uh, x is equals to 5, right? And then
Yeah.
we can output this variable like this, echo and then $x. See, 5. So in this way, we can output
Yes.
our variable. Now, suppose if we want to, output the number is 5. So what we can do, we can just write the number is, and then what we have to do, we have to just put dot, right? So in this way, we can output the number is 5, right? You must
Yeah.
have remembered that in C, we used like this,
Percentile.
printf, and then the number is,
The number
then we
is
use
percentile D
comma. We use
in Python.
ampersand in scanf.
No, percentile D.
Oh, yeah. Percent D, and then X, right?
Yeah. Yeah. Yes.
So in PHP, in place of that comma, we can, put this dot.
Yeah.
Okay. We can output in this way also. The number is $x. See, we can output in this way. So there are two
Yeah.
methods we can output. We can enclose it in double quote also, or we can separately write it with dot in between it. Okay.
Yeah.
So
Yeah.
these are the two methods. Now I have talked about echo and print in yesterday's session, and we have also seen the difference between echo and print. So echo and print both are used to output the information. But what is the difference between echo and print? See, in echo, we can pass multiple parameters like echo, this is 5, right? And
Yes.
this is 5, or this can be 5, right? So we can pass multiple parameters. See, but in print, we cannot pass multiple parameters. See, syntax error.
Mm.
Oh, so the difference is pretty clear that in echo, we can pass multiple parameters, we can output the multiple values, but in print, it can only take one argument, right?
Yeah.
Okay.
Yes.
So the next topic is program to add two numbers. Now, how to add two numbers? let's just create two variable, that is $x and y, and then echo $x, sorry, $x plus $y. What is the syntax error?
There's a space.
See, 14.
Yeah.
Now, if we want to multiply these two numbers, so we can add this arithmetic operation, see 45, right?
Yeah.
Now, if we want to divide these two numbers, if we want to, get the quotient of that
Modulus.
two numbers, see 0.55556. If we want to get the remainder of these two numbers, so we can put this arithmetic
Modulus.
operation. So it will be 5, right?
Yeah.
Okay. So the next topic is variable scope in PHP. So in PHP, variables can be declared anywhere in the script, right? The scope of a variable is the part of the script where the variable can be referenced or used. Now what that means? See. See, I have created this variable, right? That means this has a global scope. Global scope means we can only use in outside the function, right? For example, if I have any function, that is function my text, and then if I want to access this variable, so what can be the output of this program? Is it 5? Are you sure?
Yeah.
Okay, let's just.
Yeah.
No. Why? Because I haven't called a function. So I have to call that now.
Okay.
See, undefined variable x. Now why we are getting it? There is no syntax error. We have also defined the x because this variable has a global scope. We cannot use inside the function. Now, if I write like this, echo and $x, see 5, and then we got an error. 5.
Yeah.
First, it printed this line, so it outputted me the 5, and then I have called a function, right? But in function, we haven't defined any variable x. Now, we have seen that this variable is a global scope. Global scope means the variable can only be used outside the function. It is just like this. See, in C, what we do, we use int main, and then we write like this int x, and if I have any function, my text, now tell me, can we access this x in this function or not in C? Hello?
Hello, yeah, ma'am.
I'm waiting for the response. Can I access this x in this function or not?
Yes.
No, because see, this variable is a global scope in this main function only. We cannot use, if I write like this, int x is equals to 5, then I can access this x inside this function only, right? If I pass this variable x, if I pass this variable x, then I can access this x, right? So here
Yeah.
also in global scope in PHP, the global scope tells us that we can only use this variable outside the function. In out in outside the function we can access this variable, but in inside the function we cannot access it, right? So this means that
Yeah.
this variable has a global scope. Now again see, if I write like this, dollar $y is equals to 6. Now tell me what will be the output of this program. Can I use this?
5 and 6.
Yeah, very good. 5 and 6, right?
Yeah. Yeah.
Now this means that this variable has a local scope. Local scope means this variable can only be used inside the function. Now if you want to access this y in outside the function, can we use it? Just see, no, we cannot use it,
Yeah.
because this
But then
variable, huh?
X has global scope, no, ma'am. So why can't it be used inside the function?
See, this global scope, here the global scope, you are talking about the reference with C, right? If we create a variable that has
Yes.
global scope in C, so we can use anywhere in the program, right? But in PHP,
Yeah. Yeah.
here we are not having any main function, right?
Yeah.
We are only
Yes.
having this script in which there is function also, there is declaration of variable also, right? So here in
Yeah.
PHP this $x is a local scope, but but it is said to be global scope because we can only use it anywhere in the program, but we cannot use it inside the program. Just don't
Hmm.
confuse it with the term, right? Now see,
Okay. Okay.
if I want to write a global keyword in front of this keyword, in front of this variable, uh, now can we use this x?
Yes, because it's declared inside.
No, we see, we have used global at the beginning of
Yeah.
this variable. So this means that this variable is a global variable. That means we can use it anywhere in the program,
Okay.
right? To use any variable
Yeah.
anywhere in the program, we have to write the global keyword at the beginning of the variable. Okay.
Yeah.
So this means that this $x can be used inside the function, outside the function, anywhere in the program.
Yeah.
So this is the global keyword. Okay.
Yes.
Is there any confusion?
No, clear.
Clear? Okay.
Yeah.
Now see what is a static variable. Do you have any idea about a static variable?
No.
Okay. See. Mm, this y Now, can you tell me what is the output of this program?
0, 0, 0.
3 times 0, na?
Yeah.
Yeah, 3 times 0. It is happening because after the function, this local scope variable get destroyed, right? Any variable
Yeah.
after execution of the program, every local variable gets destroyed, right? It doesn't have any property to retain its value. Okay, now see, if I
Yeah.
write like this, $y plus plus, now what will be the output of this program? See, 0, 0, 0.
Mm,
Because
yes.
after, see, here the value of y is 0. Now we got an output of 0. Here the value of y become 1s, right? Y
Yeah.
becomes 1. But as we called the second function, right? After the execution of the first function, this y gets destroyed. This y gets deleted, right? It
Okay.
doesn't have any property
Yeah.
to retain its value 1. Now, if we
Yeah.
want that, no, I want this y to retain its value. So what we can do, we can just use static in front of it, right?
Yeah.
What can you tell me what will be the output of this program?
0, 1, 0, 1, 2.
Yes, 0, 1, 2. Because after a declaration of this static variable, it holds property to retain its value, right? So
Mm.
after I call first function, the y will have a value 1, right?
Yeah.
After I called second function, it becomes 2.
Yeah.
So yeah, and after the first function, it become sorry, after the third call, it becomes 3. So this is the
Yes.
use of static. If you want any variable
If
to retain its value, then we can use static in the front of that variable, right? Is there any confusion?
Hmm? Sorry?
Is there any confusion?
Any confusion? No, ma'am, clear.
Okay.
Okay.
The next topic is PHP data types. Data types tells us that what is the type of variable is, like what is the type of variable, whether it is string or it is integer or it is float or it is Boolean array, right? So
Yeah.
string data type is used to store the characters or the sequence of character. Integer data
Yes.
type is used to store the integer value, or a float
Yeah.
data type is used to store a floating point number. Floating point number means decimal number or double
Okay.
number. Boolean is Boolean means true or false.
True or false?
We use this in a conditional statement, right? Uh, uh,
Yes.
we use it in if else, right?
If else.
Or
Yeah.
while also. So it is used in conditional
Yeah.
statement. Now array.
Yeah.
Array is a data type that is used to store multiple values.
Homogeneous data.
Yes, multiple values. That means
Yeah.
now object. We will study this object in a object oriented programming, that is class and object. Object is the instance of the class.
Yeah.
Okay. Now, a string is a sequence of character. A string can be any text inside the quotes. You can use single quote or double quote to declare the string field. See, $x, hello world, $y, hello world. So Now, what is integer? Integer data type is a non-decimal number between this to this. Now, what is Boolean? A Boolean represents
True
two
or
possible
false?
states, true or false. Right?
Yeah. Yeah. Yeah.
Okay, see. See, if I write like this, $x is equals to true, and then echo $x, we will get 1, right?
Yeah. Yeah.
Now, if I write like this, if
False.
if $x is equals to false, then echo $x.
0.
0. Hmm. What will be the output?
1.
Yes, 1. Now see, I have declared that $x is equals to false. Now I have written if $x is equals to false. That means if $x is false, then print 1, right? This is the basic program. Have you understood?
Yes, ma'am.
Okay. So this is Boolean type. That is, a Boolean has two possible state, that is true or false. Simple. Now see, what is class? Class is a blueprint of an object, right?
Yeah.
You can
Yes.
imagine it this way. Suppose I have I have a class of animal. So animal is hypothetically. I am just imagining कि I have a class of animal. Now I have to write, I have to think about its method, its properties. Now animal can speak, right? Animal have 4 legs. Animal can walk. So means that these are the attributes and these are the method that animal can have, right? So this
Yeah.
class is hypothetical, right? Now if I create any object, if I create that, if I specify that dog is an animal, so this dog is a object for me, right?
Yeah.
See, uh, see, suppose I have a class of animal. Okay,
Yeah.
I'm not specifying which animal. I'm only considering, yeah, I have a class of animal. So dog, cow, cat, these are animal, right? Now,
Yes.
if I specify that, yeah, dog. So this is object for me, right? I am specifying that dog is an object, है ना? And it is belong to
Hmm.
class, and it is belong to animal. Dog is an animal, right? So
Yeah.
animal is a class for me that contain that it has 4 legs, or it can walk, right? So these four
Yeah.
legs, it can walk, it can talk. So these are the attributes that this animal class can have, right? If I specify
Yeah.
that this is dog, this is cat, this is cow, so if I'm specifying, that means these are the matlab, this is an object, है ना? And every animal have a different, properties. See, dog is different from cat, right? Cat is different from cow.
Yeah.
So these three objects have different property, but these three objects belong to this class only.
Yes.
right? Dog, cat, cow is different,
Yeah.
but dog, cat, cow belongs to the same class, that is animal, right?
Yes.
Okay. Now we will see. Now we will see data type of array. Okay. So array is a data type that is used to, store the multiple values. We can declare array like this, array, and inside it we can have 1, 2, or 3, right? 1, 2, or 3 like this.
Yeah. No, we cannot data types.
Yes. In PHP, we can use like that way. But in C,
Okay.
in C, we have to declare that what is the data type of this array, int array, and then its
Yeah.
size, right? So first we declare
Yeah.
that, yeah, this is going to be the data type of this variable. But here in PHP, we don't require to do so. Okay, so it will automatically detects that what is the data type of particular element in it. See, for
Yeah.
we can use var dump function to output this array. See, array 3, that means the index 0 has a data type of int, right? Can you see it?
Yeah.
And index 1 has a data type of int, and index 2 has a data type of string. So in PHP, we can have multiple data types in one single array, right? We can use like this way also. Uh, see, float, right?
Yeah.
Okay. In place of var dump, we can also use print r. See, print r. In index 0, we have 1. In index 1, we have 2. In index 2, we have 3, right? Now, if we want to access particular element in it, how can we do that?
0.
Yes,
$x 0.
$x and then 0.
Ze-
See, int 1. We can also use
Yeah.
echo, right? But we cannot use echo like this. See, array to string conversion, because echo can only take one data type, right?
Yeah. Yeah.
Okay. So is it clear now?
Yes, ma'am.
So in PHP, one single array can have different data types in it, right? The PHP compiler is
Yeah.
super intelligent that it automatically detects the data type of every single element that is present in it. Okay. Now in
Yeah.
PHP, we can also use like this, null. Null is a keyword. And if I output echo $x, see, none. Because I have
Yeah.
assigned $x to null. So null is also a data type, right? Now we have, yeah, one more thing. We can also declare array like this, 1, 2, 3, 4, just like in C.
Yeah.
Right?
Yes,
So
ma'am.
now, yeah. So this is all about today's theory, right? If you want to ask me anything,
Yeah, yeah.
if you want to ask, please ask. You-
No, ma'am. It's clear for now.
Now, okay, Shika. So can you please share your screen?
Ma'am, I'm using my mobile right now. My internet, there's some issue, so I'm using.
Okay, okay. Next time, please join through your laptop. Okay.
Okay, ma'am.
Okay.
Today should I join now?
Yeah, if you want to,
Or else we'll do it in the next class.
yes, we'll do it in next session.
Yeah, we'll do it in the next session.
Okay, Shika. So this is all
Okay,
about
ma'am.
today's lecture.
Okay, ma'am. Thank you.
Thank you.